Alright, hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Murder by Numbers here on the channel. And today we're going to question Mr. Detective Cross. For he is the detective on the case, and he needs to know that we found fingerprints on the thing that matches the thing, which, weirdly enough, any detective would also probably would have had the murder weapon, dusted for fingerprints. Because, I don't know. I just always would if I was a detective. I'd be like, okay, so we got this guy who was found with the murder weapon, but, he says he doesn't know about it. And it's like, well, in order to make sure that his claim is 100% true or false, why not just dust it for prints? His prints will be on it if he put it in there. If not, then it won't be there at all. Because if his fingerprints are never on it, then you can say he's, at least with doubt, you can say that, he's never wielded it. And you'd be like, well, his fingerprints would be on it because he also doesn't have gloves with him. There's a little bit of doubt cast there. And then if you find other fingerprints, you're like, wait, who the hell's fingerprints are these? And then it's like, wow, this Tully guy, he's not even named Tully. He's a ginger man named Frank. That's actually his name. I said Frank out of reaction, but that was his name. So let's get back into it. You just aren't going to leave me alone, are you? Let's see. How's the interview going? Haha. The guy's driving me crazy. I don't know how he does it, but he's clammed up tighter than a rhino in a wetsuit. I know why he's not talking. Why? Because I'm not going hard enough? Phrasing. No, he's not talking because he's innocent. Are you serious? An hour ago you wanted me to throw the book at him. I've been trying to tell you since we got here. How many times have I got to tell you? You're not a real detective. You can't walk in here and expect me to overturn hours of work just because you've changed your mind. Everything I've seen points to John. Unless I've missed something, the case is closed. We found new evidences? I told you to put it on the front desk. I'll get it tomorrow. But you need to see this now. What could possibly be that important? It's a fingerprint. We must, hey, have you seen our keys? Either show me something important or go home. Yup. What about the apple? No. What about the doll? No. What about the ventilation? No. What about the medical reports? The CCTV? No. The coffee? Wait, you said you needed coffee though, dude. ID card? No. Hair dye? No. Tape recorder? I'm just checking to see at this point if there's any reactions. Blake's mail, award statue, the car keys, the photographs. Okay, fingerprint. I don't want to believe it either, but I was wrong. We found fingerprints on the murder weapon. Fingerprints? They match a police file on a man called Frank Pritchell. Better known as Tully. Or better known to us as Tully. He was disguised, but it's him. How did you lift the prints? The lab told me they don't have a slot for ours. Scout did a micro-level scan of the award. Once I had an image of the... you hacked into the police computer? I should have you both arrested. For solving your case, get your priorities straight, Detective. Frank Pritchell killed Blake, and he's still out there somewhere. Yeah, maybe you're right. I don't know. Hold on. Wait a second, where are you going? We've got Pritchell's address on file. I was gonna say, I thought it said I've got to call the guy. And I'm like, what? You gotta call the guy? It's not what I'm reading. Words are hard. I've got to collar the guy before he leaves town. If he gets away now, the chief is gonna bust me down to traffic. What about us? We found... Absolutely not. You stay here. Absolutely not. He just goes like, absolutely not. And I mean it this time. Don't move until I get back. I assume we'll be ignoring his instructions as usual. You catch on pretty quick, Scout. My algorithm suggests there was a 94.7% chance that you would ignore the police officer. The detective left the station in a hurry, but flashing lights and a screaming siren aren't hard to follow. Do I have to click or is auto scroll? I try click. Okay. And when I say click, I mean press the button, but you guys know what I mean. As I drove, my mind turned over the day's events. Blake's death, Scout's appearance, John's arrest, Frank's guilt. It seemed like the whole world was turning inside out, a dizzying whirlwind with me at the center. Up ahead, I saw Cross pull up to the curb outside an apartment block, Frank's place. There was a crowd of people gathered outside. A yellow cordon fluttered in the breeze. Something wasn't right. Oh, there's another murder, isn't there? Oh, it's another murder! It's just like it was a murder by the numbers. If I remember to, I'm going to edit in the yeah from CSI Miami, because that's just dumb. It was stupid. I love it. It's mine and I love it. Frank Pritchell was dead. Did I call him Pritchett or Pritchell? I think I called him Pritchett. When it's clearly Pritchell, and I don't remember what I read now. They said it was suicide. A note in his apartment said he hadn't meant to kill Blake. Things got out of hand. He couldn't live with himself. The usual stuff. It tied everything up neatly enough for the police. Case closed. But it wasn't enough. Not for me. I wanted answers. I wanted to know why I was involved. And then I wanted out. To run away, regroup, and salvage whatever was left of my life. And this is the end of chapter 1. I was going to say 2, but it's not 2, it's 1. Little did I know, the universe had a different plan for me. I was going to be a real detective. Case closed? Question mark? I knew it was going to happen. As soon as I saw case closed, I'm like, they're going to pop a question mark on there. Damn! Hey, look at that! I love it. It's the Regulus theme song. The Regulus. So if these go about the same length, this should be about, I'm guessing, probably 30 to 40 episodes, if these are the same length. Generally, one of these middle chapters is going to be pretty short, if it goes by like a Phoenix Wright-ish kind of plot. And then we can go ahead and assume that the last one is probably going to be the longest, or the last one's going to be the shortest, and the third one's going to be the absolute longest, because the last one will probably be like a wrapping up chapter. But here we go. Case 1 was Show's Over. Case 2, Fallen Star. We have an A rank on Case 1. I love it. It's A rank. A rank means good. It hadn't been a great start to the summer. The job I loved, my whole career was gone. I was lost. And that was the least of my worries. I hadn't seen a real body since Dad's funeral, but suddenly I was haunted by death. First Blake, then the man who killed him. And somehow, in a way I couldn't begin to understand, I was at the center of it all. The only good thing to come out of that day was meeting Scout, but he had problems of his own. Could he even understand what I was going through? He's a machine. He'll learn eventually. He's got an algorithm. Probably a better algorithm than the goddamn YouTube one. Oh, shots fired! Still, it was good to have someone to talk to. It was a nice feeling. Comfortable. I wondered how long it would last. And then... Oh man, who's grandma? This is somebody's grandma. Whose grandma is it? Sharon? Oh man, who's sassy? Come on, is she gonna be a sassy black grandma? Please tell me she's sassy black grandma. I'll kind of want it, because then you should be like, oh man, I wish I knew. Oh, what's his face? Tyler Perry and the Medea or whatever. I wish I knew what the Medea voice was. Haven't been a big Tyler Perry fan. I haven't watched his stuff. Because I think the first things I heard of Tyler Perry was the Medea stuff, and I'm like, man, I already saw, like, pretty much every other black comedian do a fat suit thing, you know? And then I was like, I'm done. I'm done with the fat suit jobs. I wasn't into it. Let's see. So this is Sharon. See? What did I tell you? Your friends are late. Child. If she says, child, I'm going to be so happy. I said we should have taken a cab. You really want me to miss you on Rod Wars show? They'll be here, Mom. Oh, wait, that's our mom. Oh, God, for some reason, I guess it's the angle, because my TV's on an angle, you guys. I'm sorry. It's angled more towards the couch and my computer. So I thought she was a bit darker than Honor. So it hadn't even perceived to me that they could have been related, because their skin color was different. But if I lean over, like way over to the right, which I'm not going to do because, you know, my back hurts today still, it does match up. So... Damn, I didn't know we had a Mama Sharon here. I guess Mom... I'm still gonna give her sassy black grandma voice. I don't care. I love it. I'm in love with it already. I hope she's sassy. It'll be my favorite thing. They'll be here, Mom. They're probably stuck in traffic. Dick Stanford is hosting this here. I bet he's not stuck in traffic. He's a professional. Oh, damn. That's some sass right there. That's laying it on thick. That's some stank, too. She put... professional definitely had stank on it. I asked KC to drive me to the awards. I can't bail on him just because you invited yourself along at the last second. Well, it's not like you were going to bring a date, is it? Speaking of which, I saw Ryan the other day. Girl. Ryan and I are through, Mom. Divorced. It's over. With that attitude, I'm hardly surprised. But there's no substitute for a good man. I should know. Yeah, don't bring up her dad. Come on, that's a low blow, Mom. Come on, don't be like that. you know we love our dad. That reminds me, I found something yesterday while I was clearing out the drawer. Think of it as an early birthday gift. What is it? Is it Dad's badge? My birthday was 3 months ago, Mom. Yeah, well, always happens next year. Yeah, why have you always got to make such a big deal out of everything? Just take it. Puzzle start. Why are we gonna make a puzzle for this? Come on now. Oh, come on now. Don't be like that. So this is 9, but we don't know we can go. We know that those are like that then. We at least know that is as could be, which means these are also suspect, which means this has to be like this, a hundo. This also has to be like this, a hundo. And this is 4, which could be anywhere around here. Now this is 113, which means I could suspect that this could be 3, or it could be 1 blank 3, right? You know how it works. Y'all know how this works. So from here, it's 2 blank 5. Which means it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna try and find some better ones here though. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So can't settle anything on that one. And this one is just 4. Jeez. This is giving us a right time. Oh, this one's 10. 1 blank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, that's 10s. So now we know. And no one is half the battle G.I. Joe. So, blah, blah, blah. 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we know this has to be it, but this has to be it. So if we do it by that logic, it means it can't be 6 starting from here, which means this is probably a blank or done. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that could be right. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which means this is also good. Which means we know have these 6, that'd be 4, 5, 6, 6. So, because it can't be this one, so it can be any of these 3 here. Marked for territory. So if these are blanks, that means the 7's probably this 7 here. Just gonna go on a limb and just say that's what it is. And we know that that's a blank, which means this also probably has to be a blank. Actually, we know that has to be a blank. So if that's the case, this has to be 3, which means if I was going to state anything, I would say this is probably a blank and this is probably 3. You know, which means we can probably take this out and make that an X. Right, because this would be 1 blank 1, so there you go. Which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, so that means we can also blank this one out as well. Or maybe not, because this could be 3 here, but it could also be 3 somewhere else. But we'll just see what this has to be done here. 2 blank 5. All right, 2 blank 4. I'm going to put a blank there. Blank 3. I'm going to put a blank there. And then 4, once again, this could be anywhere here. 1 blank 1. If that's the case, I would say... Actually, that could still be 1 blank 1. This could all be X's here. It could be. Let's see here now. 2 blank 4. Let's start looking from the top here. 5 blank 1. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's what that is. 5 blank 1. Which means that is blank 3. Which means this is now an X. Which means this 4 has to be this. And there we go. Which means if that's the case, 1 blank 1. 6, we still don't have an answer for that. 3 blank 1. Well, that's 3 blank 1. That has to be this. And then the 1 can be here anywhere. Well, actually, it can't be because that's 4, so we're there. 1 blank 1. This is all X's. A hardcore amount of X's. Like Scott Pilgrim. Like Scott, a hardcore amount of X's. That's exactly how it is in Scott Pilgrim. There we go. There. So there could be a 1 anywhere here. Why is... Oh, right, because this one can't be done yet. 4, 1 blank, 1 blank, 3, 1 blank, 1 blank, 3. I don't think that would be it. The 1s can be anywhere in here. 1 blank, 5. So if that's the case, we're going to put that there. 2 blank 5, so we're going to put those there. And then this has to also be there, which means this cannot be our blank, which means 1 can be anywhere in here. Same with here. Let's see here now. 4, 1, 1, 4. Well, if this is 1, 1, 4, that could be the start of it. And then, wait, if this is 4 and these all have 1 here, I'm going to go out on the limb and say a bagage, but maybe also not a bagage, because this has to have 2 in it, right? So that's there. But this is 1 blank, 4. So if that's the case, blank, that can't be... That has to be blank, and this has to be like this. That also has to be blank. This has to be blank. This is also blank. I'm not really seeing the picture here, but you never know. You never do know. 1 blank, 3. And then this would be 4 there, 1 blank, 5. We could put the 1 there, but we're not entirely sure. If anything, I would probably say it's maybe there, but it could also be here. Who knows? We can always just start putting, like, 1 there, 1 there. See, oh, look at that, it worked. 1 there, 1 there. And look, it's a police badge. I mean, oh, a locket. Okay, I thought it was a silver police badge. But it is a locket, now that I look at the blue. Looks like a blue sweater, you know, long brown hair, etc. And we did that without any sort of assistance, which means our detective rank is maxing the hell out from the get-go. Oh, I hit a button. I didn't even really hit a button. I hit the joystick, but I guess that made it go. I'm sorry, Honor. I didn't mean to skip your dialogue, hun. Is there like a back button? I wish there was like a back button. Open it up. There's a photograph inside. Let's see if I press the... No, okay, I guess it was an auto scroll, because I'm hitting the joystick and it's not working now, so... Okay, so hitting the joystick does not progress the dialogue. Oh, wow! Why is that police officer standing in front of a giant brown hat? It must be at least 25 feet in diameter. How big must the person who wears that hat be? I'll need to add these to my database. No, Scout, that's the Brown Derby on Wilshire. I loved that restaurant as a kid. And he isn't just any police officer. That's a photo of her father. Not that it's any of your business. Damn, putting the stank on your business. Jesus, Grandma. I mean, Mom. Sorry. She just looks like a grandma to me for some reason. I guess it's the eye chain and the locket. I guess Honor's probably close, you know, to her late 20s, early 30s. So if her mom also had her... If Honor's mom had her in her roughly 20s, that would put her in her 50s, 60s. That's grandma age. That's totes grandma age. That's why I'm thinking she's grandma. Really, Honor, I don't know where you found this thing. It's not even human. Correct, I am not human. I am Scout. You better point that camera... Don't start, Mom. I'm just happy you found this photo. I don't have a lot of pictures of Dad. It's good to see him again. Thanks for this. I appreciate it. Oh, there's Casey. Casey, you're gonna get chewed out immediately. He didn't even get a chance to speak. And I knew it. Gonna get chewed out by a mom. It's about time you showed up. I always thought you were unreliable, but this takes the cake. Miss Mizrahi, or Mrs. Mizrahi, delightful to see you as always. Honor, you didn't tell me your mother was coming. Oh, he must not be on good terms with her mommy. You could have warned me. I'd have brought my wooden stake. Oh, he's calling her a vampire, you guys. Sorry, I didn't know until today. Trust me, she wasn't exactly my first choice for a +1 either. 1 second, I think that's my phone. Anna, you know how my ankles get if I have to stand for too long. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay, we'll see you there, bye. Becky said she doesn't need a ride anymore. She'll meet us there. Oh, Becky's dead. That's exactly what happens every time somebody's like, oh yeah, I'll make my own way. In a murder mystery series, and dead. Becky's dead. Calling it. Becky's dying. She's getting killed. Well, are we going? Are you two gonna stand out here yapping until sundown? I'm gonna miss the whole award show. I'm gonna go sit in the car before I catch a cold. But it's the middle of June. Have you considered putting yourself up for adoption? I guess we should get going. Right, you are. Wouldn't want her heart to thaw out in that hot car, would we? New location discovered, Orpheus Theater. Ooh, I like that. It's a cool name. The Orpheus. And now that we are starting a new chapter, we should make sure we save a Tato. Because I'm probably only going to record a few episodes of this today, you guys, just to make sure I can go, like, lay down and take care of my back. Because my back being all, you know how it is. You listened to me talk about it already. I'm fine. So, ready for the Starshine Awards? I've been better. I'm still kind of processing, you know? I don't want to bug you, but the last time you were this quiet was because of that douchebag, so I was a little worried. Well, you shouldn't. No matter how bad things get, I'm never going back there. I promise. Have you spoken to your agent about any new roles? I could always put some feelers out amongst the stylist network. We hear everything. Truth be told, I haven't even told her. I don't want to rush into anything, and my savings will last another couple months. I'll be fine. Of course you will. I mean, you've got me, haven't you? And I guess you've got Scout now, too. Although, just to clarify, it's still crazy that you have a literal flying robot. But that's fine, it's fine. I'm not jealous. Not at all. Why is Dick Stanford hosting? Don't you think it's a bit weird that Dick Stanford is hosting the awards? A retired chat show host is hardly going to bring in viewers, is he? You know Marcine, the stylist I know at the Late Late Show? She said it's because he runs the Starshine Committee, uses his clout to demand they make him the presenter. Sounds about right for this town. If he's been running the awards this long, he must be doing a good job, but can't say I particularly want to watch him. Me neither, but my mom won't shut up about the guy. He's the only reason she's coming. I swear, when he quit TV, she was sadder than when Grandma died. Speaking of which, I think we'd better go soon. If your mom stares at me from that car for much longer, she'll bore a hole in my head. Scout. It's been having fun, Scout. Ugh, words are hard. It's been fun having Scout around at my place, but I'm exhausted. The little guy's been soaking up information like a sponge ever since we watched Casablanca. We've watched 26 movies over the past 9 days. I wanted to see more, but Honor has run out of tapes. I'd warn you about getting square eyes from that much TV, but he already has rectangles. It's not just TV. He's read almost every book I own. He loved Dad's old mystery novels. If I can learn the techniques from all the great detectives, I might be able to find out where I come from. I can't believe anyone would build something as incredible as Scout and then just throw him away in a junkyard. Whoever they are, they don't deserve him anymore anyway. Forget about them. I already did, that's the problem. Oh no, his amnesia. Hey, you see this? Cute locket, where did you get it? Mom gave it to me. Uh-oh. Be careful, it might be cursed. Because she's a vampire, right? Alright, so we've talked to Casey. We're probably now going to head out to the Starshine Awards at the Orpheus Theater. But we'll do that on the next episode. So thank you all for joining me once again on another episode of Murder by Numbers. I'm really enjoying the game, you guys. I hope you like it. I like the puzzles. I like how they're adding in timed puzzles now for like the hacking. I wonder if more stuff's going to come into play now that we're in Chapter 2. Chapter 1 felt like I was just kind of getting, the hang of it, because it was only a few hours, really, Chapter 1. But it's mostly broken up by like having 20-minute puzzles, 20-minute puzzles where we have to kind of delve deep into trying to figure it out. But, once again, thank you all for joining me. I really do appreciate it. I know I don't say it enough, but I'm going to say it again today. Thank you all so much, and until next time, please take care, everybody.